About this, I think it was Tuesday, where we have to do a change base. So right here, this 4, how can I rewrite 4? 4 is 2 to what power? 2 to the second power. So we have 2 to the power of x minus 4 equals 2 squared, and then we have 5x plus 3. So remember, if you have the same base, then you can drop the base. So we have the same base, so we're going to drop that 2. So that gives us x minus 4 equals 2 times 5x plus 3. So we're setting our exponents equal to each other. So this is what we're setting equal to each other. So whenever you have a parentheses and the number in the front, we have to multiply that out. So take your calculator, multiply 2 times 5 and 2 times 6. See what you get. So 2 times 5 would be 10x. 2 times 3 is 6. So now we need to move our x's over. So this we need to move over. And because it's positive, we're going to subtract it. Remember, there's an invisible 1 right there. So pick up your calculator, take 1 minus 10. 1 minus 10 would be a negative 9. So now I'm bringing down everything else. So now we need to bring that negative 4 to the right. And it's being subtracted. So we're going to add. So negative 9x equals 10. And then my last step would be to divide both sides by negative 9. So I'm going to just leave our answer as a fraction. But our answer would be negative 10 over 9, or even 10 over negative 9. Any questions about our bell work? All right, so we're getting ready to add another formula to our list. We ended up with 3 formulas. Today we're going to talk about the 4th formula. So take out your note packet and go to page 15. This is the new formula. We got a new friend. That's the new friend we're going to work with today. So page 15 in your note packet. So this is our new formula. We only use this formula under special circumstances. The special circumstance is it must say compound continuously. Whenever it says that word continuously, that's when we use this formula. Now, remember yesterday I introduced you to E, which is pi's second cousin twice removed. We don't really talk about him, but he's still important. We're going to use that a lot today. So in this formula, A is still going to be your end. P is still the start. R is still the rate. And T is time. And this E that you see in this equation, that's that E button that I introduced you to yesterday. So we got a pretty laid back day. We're just going to practice with some formulas. A lot of calculator work today. It's all calculator. So for number 1, it says you have $1,000. So that would be your starting amount. Compounded continuously. Your rate is 7.5%. Pick up your calculator. Take 7.5 and divide that by 100. You always divide the percent by 100. So pick up your calculators. Type in 7.5 divided by 100. And you should get 0.075. And then it says how much will be in the account after 25 years. So T is 25. So we're going to pick up our calculator. We're going to type in 1,000. Then we're going to get that E that we talked about yesterday. And then the exponent, we're going to type in 0.075 times 25. So pick up your calculator and type it in. I'm going to come around and see if we all have the right answer in our calculator. So everybody type it in. And then remember, to get to the E, we have to hit the green button and then LN. LN is right under the green key, the green key that says second function. So that's how we get the E. So keep it in your calculator, because I'm going to come around and look at your calculator to make sure you're all getting the right answer. Type in 1,000. 1,000 is second function. And then type in the exponent. Oh, okay. Yeah. Type in 1,000. Hit the green key, LN, and then type in the exponent, 0.075 times 25. Yep. Wow, look at y'all. Y'all late today. Okay. $6,520.82. That is the correct answer. All right, y'all. So let's practice some more. Next page. And remember, we don't argue over a penny. If you put 81 and I put 82, we don't argue people over a penny, do we? We don't argue about a penny. We okay. 81, 82, we're still good. All right, next. Big Apple Bagels deposits $7,000 in an account. So this $7,000 would be our starting amount. The account earns 3.8%. Everybody pick up your calculator. Take 3.8 divided by 100. So take the 3.8 divided by 100. See what you get. Should get 0.038. How much money will the account have in 18 years? So this is T. So looking on the back board, see, I wrote all 4 formulas that we have so far. The one at the top, that's what you use when it says annually. So compounded annually, this is our formula. So we have different formulas. We got to figure out when to use what. So we're going to type in our calculator, 70,000. 1 plus 0.038 to the power of 18. Go ahead, type that in. You can put it on my desk. A question? You can bring it over here. You just divide it. Is that a 4? Yeah. And a 4? Yeah. So 4 divided by 4 would be, right, yeah. All right, so when you type that in the calculator, let's see. So we have 70, and then we have, all right, so who got $136,977.87? Who got something close to that? We're going to use this as our baseline because this is, all of our answers should be close to this. Okay? Now let's go to question B. So instead of being compounded annually, now it's compounded twice a year. So this is n equals 2. So now on the backboard, we're using the third formula down. This is the formula we have to use. This is the one we worked with a couple days ago. It was kind of complicated. That's the one we're using now for question B. So go ahead, type in your calculator. 1 plus, then we have to put that fraction in. And that's how you have to type it in, exactly like that. The n value goes here and here. So pick up those calculators. Let's type it in. See what you get. You should get something close to 130-something thousand. So hit 1 plus, hit the fraction button. All right, who agrees with my answer for question B? Thumbs up if you got that number. 137. All right, let's move to part C. Part C says quarterly. So again, quarterly, this is the formula. We're using the same formula we used in part B, so you don't have to rewrite it unless you want to. But who remembers how many quarters are in a year? Show me with your fingers if you remember. Same as the number of quarters in a dollar. 4 quarters in a dollar, 4 quarters in a year. So n equals 4. So let's pick up them calculators. We got 70,000. 1 plus, hit your fraction bar. So we have a 4 here, a 4 here. And it's times 18. Go ahead, type that in. Again, your answer should be close to 138,000. 138, 136, 137. All of your answers should be close together. There shouldn't be a huge difference between them. So did you get 138,200 $278.07. Who had that answer? All right, and then the last one says that magic word that we just talked about, and that is continuously. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you pass your calculator down there? Oh, what did I do? I typed it in wrong.
Shouldn't it be 1,038.27.81? Or did I do that?
Can I see your calculator? Can you pass it over for me? I can see. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. See, it's a good thing I'm sitting back here, ain't it? Let me see here. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have did it wrong. Hold on. How did we type it in the same and get two different answers? This is weird. Oh, you put in 7,000. Here, pass this back. You put in 7 instead of 70.
Oh.
That's what the problem was. I was confused myself for a second, but thank you, because you know it's early in the morning. I'm not awake yet. Okay, next one, continuously. So now we're going to use that new magic formula, which is this. All right, so we're going to type in 70,000. Now we have to pull up that E. So you're going to hit the green key, hop down 2 times to the LN to get the E. Your exponent will be 0.038 times 18. Go ahead, type that in. And again, your answer should be close to about 138,000. So all of our answers should be close together. You shouldn't get a number that's way different. Hit the green key, hit LN to get the E. 0.038 times 18 in the exponent. And that is what I got. We only got 3 more questions and then we done for today. We're going to start working on our homework. So let's look at question 3, same page. Says that you got $2,000, so that would be our starting amount. That pays 5.4%. So divide that by 100. And now we have T equals 8. So quarterly, that means N equals 4. So pick up your calculators. 2,000, 1 plus 0.054 over N to the power of 4 times 8. Type that in just like that. You should get something close to 3,000. So 3,000 and some dollars. Now part B is tricky. Who remembers how many weeks are in a year? 52, good. So N equals 52 for question B. So we have 2,000, 1 plus, and then we have our rate over 52. And then our exponent is 52 times 8. Go ahead, type it in. Again, it should be close to 3,000. If your answer is way more than 3,000, then you did something wrong. All of our answers should be 3,000 and some dollars. Okay, hit back and now hit this button. Yeah. And then 52 times 8. All right. $3,079.98. Thumbs up if you had that number. All right, last one, continuously. That's our friend. So that's when we have to use the new formula. That's when we have to use E. So we have 2,000. Bring up that E. Interest rate times 8. Type that in your calculator. Again, it should be close to 3,000. All of our answers should be around the same. So who got 3,000? No, type that in with the E. So you gotta do 2,000. Green button, LN, and then type in the exponent, 0.054 times 8. Yeah, now type in the, go back. And then 0.054. Go back. 0.54. So who got $3,080.67? You gotta type it in the way you see it up there, better. And then you have to put in that times 18. See how they're, oh, it's a times 8. See how you have to put times 8? You have to do that. Okay. So homework 3 is due on Monday. Let's take it out. We're going to work on it together.